Today's consumers want financial independence, and we at Envestnet Yodlee believe that means more than having sufficient funds to live long and prosper. We believe that means having the freedom to choose how digitally or personally they engage their financial advisor. Good morning. I'm Blake, this is Molly, and that's Christina. We're going to talk to you today about the Envestnet Advisor Now platform and how banks and wealth management firms can use that to engage a prospect or an existing investor, whether they be a millennial or a retiree, to help them manage their finances holistically through a goals-based investment management process. This platform gives our firms a distinct edge as they harness the power of our data analytic capabilities and our personalization features with the power of guidance and advice from a financial advisor. Even better, it leads to a better financial outcome for the consumer and the bank and wealth firm. The Envestnet Advisor Now platform, powered by Yodlee data aggregation and financial wellness apps, brings direct to the consumer on their mobile device how a goals-based planning process leads to a higher financial wellness and ultimately financial independence. Now with that, I'll turn it over to Molly, who's going to walk us through the consumer dashboard.
Thanks, Blake. Good morning, everyone. Again, we're really excited to show you this application because it's a great, scalable way for banks and wealth management firms to engage with both prospects and existing clients by giving them access to all of their aggregated financial data in one place and then allowing them to use that data to create a long-term financial plan and investment strategy. So what you're looking at here is a consumer dashboard. And you can see, for demo purposes, we've aggregated a number of this investor's accounts, but it's really easy for them to add additional accounts using the integration we have with Yodlee's FastLink tool. And for the investor that has created a financial plan, all of their information comes together here in the plan tracker, so they can see how their overall financial plan is performing and what the projected value will be at the end of that financial plan. Additionally, they have access to see their overall current net worth so that they can track how they're doing with debt reduction or overall wealth accumulation. But in addition to these longer-term metrics, they also have access to look at their cash forecast and their credit balance. So they're getting this current day-to-day information combined with their longer-term financial goal information. And a really key component here is also this expenses section, where the investor is able to create a budget so that they can see how their monthly spending and their existing expenses also track towards their longer-term financial goals. Another really key component to the Advisor Now tool is that the investor always has access to a financial advisor. So in the midst of all of this digital interaction and information, the investor can always reach out via phone or chat to get help or advice from an advisor along the way. So ultimately, Advisor Now shows the consumer that the more closely they monitor their day-to-day financial transactions and the more closely they stick to their short-term budgeting, the more progress they make towards their long-term goals. Advisor Now clearly helps the consumer by bridging today's budgeting with tomorrow's retirement goals in a way that's actionable and not overwhelming to the consumer. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Christina, who will show us how a consumer would create a longer-term financial plan.
Thanks, Molly. Hi, everyone. We're excited to show you how the tool allows consumers to create long-term financial plans. Now that you've just seen how the consumer can view and track their plan, we're going to show you how they actually created it in the first place. When the consumer uses the Advisor Now app, they have three options. The first is financial planning, which allows the consumer to create a profile, to establish their investment goals, and see if they're on track to meet those goals. The second is the financial checkup, which allows the consumer to use Yodlee to pull in all of their accounts and see an analysis of their current holdings. And then finally, for the consumer who just wants to invest in an appropriate investment portfolio, they have the last option, which is our Just Invest Fast Track. For today, we're going to focus on a consumer who's saving for retirement. So we'll use the financial planning module, and we'll click Saving for Retirement Goals. After the consumer creates a quick profile and shares information about that goal, they're going to be given a high-level projection of that retirement plan. and a likelihood of success in meeting that goal. Right away, they're being given value-added information. They can go on to add additional details about their financial life and connect accounts using Yodlee. With the built-in risk tolerance questionnaire, the client's able to answer the questions about risk tolerance and have an understanding of where they fit along the risk scale. This tool brings together the investor and advisor, and we really feel it shows the value of the marriage between digital and human advice. We have real, actionable recommendations presented to the consumer, and the advisor can customize how this appears. The advisor could jump in, they could offer the consumer a real-time chat, or the investor could continue and just select the investment portfolio that they see on the screen, robo-style. The important thing to remember here is that both the investor and advisor have the flexibility to determine how personal or digital they want their interaction to be.
So this platform, the Envestnet Advise Now platform, brings together the best of Yodlee data aggregation and financial wellness apps so our firms can deliver complete financial wellness and personalized goal-based investments to their consumer wherever, whenever they want to consume them. It takes an abstract idea such as financial independence and makes it more tangible with a goals-based investment process to meet their mid and long-term goals. This platform can be delivered to firms of any size to meet that next generation investor without them ever having to look up from their mobile device. Envestnet's Advisor Now platform is a perfect blend of a digital consumer journey with that of human advice. So please stop by our booth and talk to us about the future of financial advice. Thank you.